Welcome to Triple Mag. We're a new show featuring myself and my two daughters on our fun and crazy hunting adventures around the world. Join us this week as we head to southwestern Oklahoma for a spring turkey hunt and then to South Carolina for a whitetail velvet hunt.
From the cool morning air, waking me up till the sun sinking low at dusk. Somewhere in the middle, an adrenaline rush when that big buck steps out of the brush, and we pass it on down through the family, from grandpa to daddy and on to me. Chase and burn feather, it don't matter what the weather, from one end to the other of the country. They taught me everything I know, now I'm ready to go. Got my 300 short mag and Matthews bow, looking for a rack with 12-inch G2s. Can't wait to say
rest in peace, dude.
Hi, I'm Gina, and hunting has been in my blood since I was a little girl. I was introduced to hunting by my grandmother, who was the toughest lady I ever met. She kept the family going through the Great Depression by hunting and fishing, and she's passed those traits on down to me, and now I'm passing my love of the outdoors on to my girls.
Hi, I'm Melissa and I'm 16 years old. I have two passions in life, and that is playing the guitar and hunting. I started playing the guitar about a year ago, and I've been practicing every day to better myself. I started hunting when I was 10 years old with my mom, and I got my first small buck, and I have been hooked ever since.
Whoopsies! Hi, my name's Mad Dog. I love to hunt because you get to see lots of animals and you get to shoot one if you're a good hunter like me. I use my .22 Hornet and my crossbow and my 410. I go hunting with my dad because we have lots of fun, and he shows me lots of stuff that sometimes I don't know, and he's an awesome hunter. I like to take my Mad Cam everywhere with me because when my sister thinks she doesn't look good, I video her and then she gets mad, and I like that because she's really funny when she's mad.
The girls and I usually try to travel together, but this time I drove 22 hours to Oklahoma all by myself to get the blind set up before the girls flew in.
I am definitely not a morning person whatsoever.
Turkey hunters.
But when you're hunting, it's a total different story. Getting up at 4 in the morning is so much more worth it because you get to see the sunrise and the fresh air, and you never know what you're going to see that day, and it's so exciting. I love hunting with my mom because you never know what's going to happen with her. It's just something different every single hunt. The bird flew down and he strutted around for a while and put on a really good show.
Well, guess what happens when a 98-pound girl shoots a 12-gauge shotgun with a 3.5-inch Magnum when she's not in a very good position?
Well, let's just watch and see what happens. Oh my God, that hurt. Well, the gun hit me so hard that I almost knocked my mom and the camera out of the blind.
I didn't realize it was gonna kick me that hard. I've never had one kick me that hard. I fell back. I didn't know what happened. But I got it, so it's okay. He's got good spurs and good beard and yeah.
There's a hen over there. When she shot, it jumped like 10 feet in the air.
This guy is so pretty this morning.
After the excitement of filming Alyssa's kill, it was my turn. And since I didn't get it done the day before with my Matthews, I decided to take my Mossberg back from Alyssa, aka Mr. Nasty, and try to seal the deal. I was getting excited because I heard this big tom spitting and drumming just a few yards from the blind, but I couldn't see him, and then I heard him behind me, so I thought he was gone. The next thing I know, he came out of nowhere.
This is how we get our shine on.
This is how we get our shine on.
That's how I get my shine on.
Get your shine on.
Show us how you get your shine on.
For more details, visit us on Facebook or go to shineattire.com.
For the best right-of-way clearing contractor in the business, contact Koger Right-of-Way Clearing.
I was getting excited because I heard this big tom spitting and drumming just a few yards from the blind, but I couldn't see him, and then I heard him behind me, so I thought he was gone. The next thing I know, he came out of nowhere.
Sorry, there's not much footage, but I wasn't waiting.
Oh wow, we had a good morning and I'm so excited. Southwestern Oklahoma is a great place for turkey hunting. We love it here. Beautiful this time of year too. So another good morning, what's today? April 9th. So we head home tomorrow. We're sad. Today's a good day.
Action! On my first turkey hunt, all I needed was my double barrel 410 and my Mad Cam and my dad, of course. Who else would film my hunts? I can't do it all by myself. There was a big gobbler strutting behind us, but then he disappeared. And then all at once, he showed back up, and I had to get in position to wait for the right shot.
Okay, Maddie, put your gun on fire. Okay, good. Aim good. Okay, when you're on him, take the shot.
My dad was so proud of me, but I think I almost gave him a heart attack.
Maddie, look. You got him, man. Awesome. Awesome. Sweet. Maddie, that was awesome. Your first gobbler, buddy.
I was so happy that I took an extra second because I made a great shot and he dropped right away.
Did you see the other turkeys too?
Yeah. Maddie, what was so hard? What were you having trouble with?
He was like moving, his head would go bump, bump.
Oh, so you were having trouble.
Yeah, because it was hard to aim the bead because he would keep moving.
Oh, okay. I thought you were getting real nervous or something, bud.
No.
Okay, so
But
you just had...
you should have felt my heart. It was like, I could even feel it. It was like... I was really happy because my dad's killed lots of turkeys, and he told me that he's never killed one that big. I was so excited because he was big. He was pretty big. He was really big. He was 23 pounds, a 9-inch beard, and 1.5-inch spurs.
Show him those spurs, Maddie.
Huge spurs.
Oh my goodness. He's got a big old long beard on him.
I told you it was like that long. I told Alyssa I'd get the biggest one.
I guess so. Look at those spurs. He's a giant.
That's why they call me Mad Dog.
You are the Mad Dog. I love you, man. This was an awesome hunt.
Congrats on your first turkey, Mad Dog.
Alyssa's driving.
Uh-oh.
Alyssa's short bus. I hope she has a fun time scraping the boogers off the seat.
We're going like 30 miles an hour. Woo!
And at least you didn't hit that deer.
Yeah, I didn't hit that deer, so that's good. Woohoo!
We had such an awesome time in Oklahoma spring turkey hunting. It's our favorite turkey hunting spot ever. And now we're headed to South Carolina for a whitetail velvet hunt for the girls before they head back to school. On our way to South Carolina, we stopped off at Mr. Tony Ruggieri's house, owner of Trophy Seekers Worldwide, to plan our trip to Africa next summer.
I can get you over there and I can get you a minimum of 10 days hunting. Plan 7 days up there, but 2 of the days to see the culture and to see the orphanage and relax and stuff, and then arrive in camp, and then you have the last 5 days to hunt.
I like this one. Look at his horns. That is pretty cool.
This is a Hartman zebra. I don't know if you know the difference.
No, I don't.
Okay, the difference between a Hartman's. You see those shadow stripes on the back there?
Yeah.
The Hartman's doesn't have shadow stripes on its flanks.
Oh.
Okay, and these in a Burchell zebra, the stripes go all the way under their belly. Whereas the stripes on a Hartman stop and his belly is pure white.
All right.
Don't forget Annie M.
Annie M. All right, we'll remember that. All right, thank you. Powderhorn Hunting Preserve provides the hunting experience of a lifetime. Located in the heart of the beautiful Allegheny Mountains of Pennsylvania. We have been hunting these mountains for generations, and we want to share the unparalleled scenery and excitement with you, the serious hunter. Powderhorn provides you with a guaranteed, heart-pounding, successful hunt. Each hunt is guided by an experienced and knowledgeable staff member of the preserve whose sole purpose is to help you create the hunt of a lifetime. Triple Mag is brought to you by these fine sponsors. This segment is brought to you by XS Iron. When we got to Blackwater Hunting Services, we met Terry and Connie Hires, the owners, who are awesome people and treated us with southern hospitality. I'm Gina.
I'm Terry, Gina. Nice to meet you.
This is Alyssa, the bigger one.
Alyssa, hey.
Sleepy
nice
one.
And this is Mad Dog.
And this is Mad Dog. That's
hey,
Maddie.
Mad Dog. I'm Terry.
You
Nice
say
to
hi?
meet you. This is my wife, Connie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Right?
Gina.
Little Mad Dog.
Madison, Mad
Alyssa?
Dog. And
What a beautiful name. Hey.
oh my.
Madison does absolutely everything that she possibly can to make me angry so then she can laugh at me.
Alyssa gets mad about everything.
All I wanted to do was relax in the hammock before we went hunting.
And I mean everything. Ow! Get off of me!
There I am, and all of a sudden...
Ah! Stop!
Madison, enough!
I didn't do anything. I just got off the hammock like she wanted me to.
That girl can get me so frustrated.
It's funny when Alyssa gets mad.
Miss Maddie. Mad Dog was all hyped up on sweet tea, and when she finally crashed, she had a hard time getting up the next morning.
Mad Dog. Maddie. Time to get up, sweetie. Time to wake up. Do you need me to carry you to the stand today? Yeah. Okay.
You guys ready for your first hunt of the whole year?
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it. It's hot.
Bye! So it's the first morning of our hunt. We're hoping to get a velvet buck. We saw a bunch of stuff today. One deer, a little doe, but that's not a big velvet buck, so can't get that. We saw 9 squirrels, and we saw a raccoon. Don't really want to shoot a raccoon. That would get him out of our garbage, though. We heard some turkeys back there. Sounded like they were having a party, but I wasn't invited, so it's not a very good party. We saw a lot, but we didn't get anything. I don't really care. I just like hunting, seeing all the animals, watching the squirrels jump over each other, scratching his armpit with his leg. So we're hoping that the rest of our hunt will get something big.
The first morning was really fun. We saw no deer. We heard the whippoorwills. That was really cool. But we were getting ready to leave, just sitting there waiting to be picked up, and I noticed this little lizard on the tree beside us, and I reached my hand out and he jumped right on my hand, and we started playing with him. He's climbing all over us.
He's like, you know, that little Geico.
Geico?
Yeah, you know, like 15 minutes or less.
Geico?
Yeah, that guy.
They're not a Geico. They're a gecko. We don't
Same
even know
thing.
our lizards. I don't even know if it was a gecko. We're here in South Carolina, end of August, for the girls' whitetail velvet hunt. And in the hot afternoons while we're not hunting, I'm out here practicing my bow because I leave in just a little over a week for my Wyoming mule deer hunt. So I got to get in all the practice I can. Ready? You ready, Maddie?
Hit the road. It was the second day. I really wanted a buck, and there was 2 little bucks. There was like a 6-point and a 4-point. I really wanted my dad to text Terry and ask him if I could shoot the small buck, because you're not really supposed to shoot the bucks that are young. And my dad wouldn't do it. The next day, Terry said I could, so I was mad at my dad. I didn't care about the size. I would have shot a spike. It's a sad thing.
So on the second day when we headed out for the afternoon hunt, it was so hot. It was like 91 degrees, and 3 of us had to climb into the elevated stand. Alyssa, myself, and our camera girl. And we got up there and it wouldn't be so bad, but there's a hatch door that you have to get up in there, and then you have to make room to close the hatch door. So that takes like 3 feet of your space that you don't have when you're trying to close the door. So needless to say, it was a little bit crammed.
After we all got settled in, there were 2 smaller bucks that came out, which I had already passed on that morning. So I was really hoping that a big buck would come out instead, because I had never gotten a velvet buck before, and you can actually only get velvet bucks in a few states. So I was really excited. When a deer comes out and you know he's a shooter, of course you get nervous and you start shaking and your heart beats. It was pretty nerve-wracking because I had to wait for all of the other deer to move out of the way before I could get a clear shot.
Remember, right in the shoulder. Pull everything in tight. Squeeze slow. But don't take him until you feel you're ready.
For almost 20 years, Blackwater Hunting Services has been providing quality hunts at affordable prices. For more information, visit us at blackwaterhunting.com. This segment is brought to you by Keitlinger Motors. Before we left for South Carolina, my mom told me that if I could shoot the deer through the shoulder and it dropped right there, rather than having to go track it with the dogs through all the swamps, it would be so much easier.
Awesome.
I was so excited when I shot the deer through both shoulders and he dropped right there and I didn't have to track him. It was perfect.
I dropped him. Yay! That was exciting. I was so shaky. My eyes are watering because my contacts are falling out. I got him, Mom. I know. You dropped him, baby. So excited. You dropped him right this time. I know. No tracking or anything. Oh, that was so excited. Yes.
What a crazy hunt.
It was worth getting up at 4 in the morning. Oh my gosh, she's not bad at all.
Look at that. First velvet buck, South Carolina. Congratulations, baby.
Thank you.
So proud of you. You always come through. Now I get to go next week.
Yeah, I
My
know.
turn next week. Oh, we're so excited. Thank you, Connie and Terry Hires here at Blackwater Hunting Services in South Carolina. It's a wonderful, awesome place, beautiful lodge. We're so excited, so happy to be here, and they're great, awesome people, good Southern hospitality, and delicious sweet tea.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. It was a good hunt.
Good job.
Thank you. You're gonna get one in the morning.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Give her the buck knuckles.
It's the end of our trip. So we saw lots of deer, but just nothing big enough for me. I rock. All these tiny bucks I saw this year, better watch out next year, 'cause I'm coming back to South Carolina. Alyssa got an 8-point, and the competition will continue. in Oklahoma youth season. And I'm going to get a bigger one than her, so I'm not really mad that I didn't get anything because we saw lots of animals and it was really fun. It's not called killing, is it? It's hunting. And it's awesome.
Dress me up and I can look real girly, but I'd like to show you the other side of me. I don't need to be the homecoming queen, princess of the quiet woods is good enough for me, and that's the way I am. Don't really matter why, the way I am. My oh my, it's just the way I am. If you wanna know, I like Taylor Swift and Camlo. Taylor Swift and Camlo.
Slide it over.